Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about, what would you do if you start investing? Should you invest on single stocks, multiple stocks, or ETF, or whatever it is?
When I first started the journey, first everything I invested was individual stock.
Yeah,
That was what people talked about mostly, right?
no, it's because that's what you know. I say.
Maybe I can't remember, but my
Yeah.
goal was trying to have shares enough, like investment in the share, and then cash them out, and then use that money to pay deposit for a house. That
Which
was
what you
my
did.
strategy. Yes, I did.
So for me, myself, I did, a small investment here and there, but I didn't know my end goal of what is it that I'm trying to achieve. I was just trying to buy a couple of dollars and then sell it, maybe
Did
$1
you
or $2.
sell it? Did you like short trade,
Yeah,
short-term
short
trading?
term, like a week or two or a month or something like that.
That's really time consuming,
Very.
and then you pay a lot of commission on it.
Yeah, $20 going in, $20 getting out, or $10 in, $10 out. So
Anyway, the story for this topic was one of your friends sent you an article about some investment opportunity for single share.
yeah, for a single stock, because one of the richest person in Australia, thinking of, I think in the article, oh, actually no, it was a news article that was sent to me, and I asked them, why did you send me this, or should I invest in this particular stock, because the richest person in Australia is taking a stake nearly 50% of it, like 40 something percent. I'm like, and I said no. No.
Yeah, like some people they're really good at it. Maybe they understand the history, the industry,
Yeah.
and they got the control of it, so they can control the company. That's why they can do it. But if you don't understand anything, then why would you put money in simply because of someone's putting money in?
And the way I look at it in that angle is this: it's an article written by a journalist. Now, journalists write this article, it might be in the benefit of that particular.
Share price going up.
That's one.
Yeah.
Number two, maybe it's for that journalism, for that media, whatever that media is. But they just write them. I don't think they're actually investors themselves. So
They're just reporting.
yeah,
So-
reporting what's going on out there, but I don't think they invest in that particular share as well. So, and in that aspect of it, it looks good in the article, but you're also speculating what will happen.
We are not financial advisor, so we can't say anything. It's just our
Yeah.
personal choice and experience. Now, we don't buy any particular share by itself.
Yeah, not individual
No,
stock. Yeah.
not individual share. If you buy, we buy in ETFs now.
In a big pool of fund, whether it's the best 500, the top 500, top 200,
The high in dividends pay. And small cap, we got some of the small cap as well.
So for us, we would rather have a pool of companies versus just one individual company, to minimize the risk.
Yeah.
That's our reasoning. Our reasoning is minimizing risk. For example, if one, the reason why we buy ETF is because it's a pool of company. If one company, let's say, goes down in value, they can take that out from that particular pool
Yes.
and replace it with another company.
Yeah, because I used to trade like the cent share. I'm not sure if you know, like really small and risky. One day can go up for 50% or go down 50%, which means it high possibility going for trading halt, which means not trading for a long period and you don't know when. One of my stock, I think maybe still like that. I don't know. I didn't even check.
For us, now we look at it that pays dividends. The dividends is what we're targeting. It's not capital growth. So usually, like say, if you buy individual stock, you buy it for $1 and then tomorrow become $10. So that means you're making $9 difference in terms of profit. But as soon as you sell that, then that means you don't hold any of that particular stock anymore.
And you have to pay tax for that.
Yeah, well, in
That's
a way,
the capital gain.
Capital gain,
Yes. Well, getting dividends, you have to pay pay tax as well. But then what we want is just we just have this egg, no,
Yep.
this goose.
Yeah.
Changing. Keep
The goose that laid the
yes.
golden egg.
Yes.
So we invested on that lays the golden egg, and we just eat the eggs over and over again.
Yes.
But we never have to kill the goose.
Yes.
And that's what our end game.
Yes, at this stage, our strategy.
So-
Sometimes it changes.
It change. So every investment that we try to have is actually getting a cash flow or dividends base.
Yeah.
So individual stock does not meet our criteria. So would I go in the future? Maybe, but at the current stage in our life, no.
I don't know, it's just not suitable for our strategy or our plan. We can't see that we're going to put how much money are we going to put it? If it's more money, why bother? If it's a lot, can we take the risk? We can't, then why?
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
how I see it.
there is a risk of that, you know, like you're buying it for $1 today, but it might be 20 cents tomorrow.
Or maybe it will be $20 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good
So-
on you if you've bought those. But how many of the stocks you have to purchase in order to have one of them to go up
Like
such
Yeah.
a high return?
and as for us, we don't want to speculating based on the news that is happening out there. We
Yeah.
pretty much looking at the fundamentals of what has been this particular journey of this particular pool of stock.
And now we just checking very basic, like tracking history, 5 to 10 years. So is it tracking record going up? And then where's the low? During coronavirus or financial crisis, was it really low? Did it bounce back? So just
Yeah.
checking on those.
Because in like coronavirus, we went through it in our lifetime. Global financial crisis, we went through
Yeah.
it. .com, we went through it. So those are the three sort of like downturn.
Is it? We're
As
so
far
old.
as in our lifetime, even though we probably like a child something,
Yes.
like we didn't know.
Didn't affect us
Didn't
as
affect
much
us, yeah.
because we didn't have a lot of money in the market. But I'm sure at that time, I heard there are a lot of people like reaching retirement age where they took the money out because scared of the market going down and they lose a lot of money. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
So and as for us, it's like we don't want to go through that emotion. Yes, we've seen it in our current scenario alone, where the market correction did exist.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time, we didn't pull any money out. We just keep on investing as we go along.
Yeah.
And so far, we're looking at just the dividend payout as the bonus, is instead of looking at the capital gain.
If I can redo it again, I wish someone told me not to buy individual share. I really wish.
Yeah,
But my parents, they did it. they were the ones starting from the individual shares. So they didn't understand what's ETF, trading fund, or managed fund, nothing about that. If we can start again, I'll just buy ETF. I'll buy like how we set up for our kids' account.
yeah, we're looking at
50%?
looking at our kids'
Yeah.
account versus our account's like, well, the return on investment on our kids' account, it's a lot higher.
Less than, well, maybe I bought it lucky in the right time and
Yeah.
now market going up, who knows. But then it was just within a month, it was 5% increase. I was like, why? It's not fair.
Yeah,
But we
so
tried a lot. So if I have to reset again, if I were at my late teens or 20s when I started making money, I would do 50% in capital growth. I just hold them forever.
yep,
And the other 50% is high dividend pay. And I use that dividend either reinvest or to support my retirement money
yes.
lifestyle.
So we don't follow the news. We don't follow what's happening on the world in that media aspect of it. But I just looked at the chart and read from there and what happened. And you know, if it does go dip, you know, market does go in cycle.
Yeah,
It
don't
will dip.
look.
You know, everyone did. Like I'm one of the people. I guess I did get scared.
Yeah,
I think I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it will recover. I'll give you one of the example. Our spaceship, it was like
Oh yeah.
a lot. All our profit from the beginning till
It's
now,
gone? Yeah.
all gone.
Gone. The profit at most we had like what 7,000 or 8,000
Yeah.
in
So-
that trading account, and the trading account we put like what, how much? So 27,000 in
Yeah.
there, around there, and then now it's still minus 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah. So it's still
in
recover.
between from the peak till now, it is 15,000 difference. Is it 15?
Something like
My
that.
head is not
14,
working.
15, somewhere
Yeah.
around there. So if we were +7 and then we were -7.
Yeah, the worst was -7.
and then now it's like trickling back
-5.
up.
Yeah, slowly.
-5. But
Slowly.
yeah, and for me, it's like at one stage I was thinking of taking it out. Emotional, I guess,
Yeah.
adjustment to it, and then realizing no, I'm in it for the long term, and yeah, it might be a while before it get back up to 0.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll see.
Yeah, you can't do much. We treat it like our second super money.
Yeah, because I'm not looking at this like for tomorrow.
No.
Looking at least 5 plus 10 plus years.
Yeah, and we don't read about share news.
No. So if I do it all over again, yeah, definitely I would go again, pool of funds, ETF based. You start with small amount and stop reading and start acting, because I think that was the biggest hurdle.
It is like you read a lot but you don't take action. What's that called?
Yeah.
Either procrastination.
Yeah.
Yes.
For me, it's like, okay, then I don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna buy the whole entire 7 at the money that I can afford. For example, in Concept Pocket.
Pockets, yeah.
So we just put down bits of money, and then from there, you learn from that. From just buying all of them, you learn from it, and then we open up a bigger account, and then now we kind of adjust. Okay, then which one do we have to tweak? As you go along the process of it, you learn so much.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to say?
Just don't read the news.
Anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys. If you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, comment.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.